How about the drinking?
My parents used to give us wine when we drank spaghetti, like out of those little port glasses. I thought they were baby wine
I got a question
glasses.
now.
What?
Did you start asking for spaghetti all the time?
At the time, it tasted gross, but I remember they didn't tell us to sip it, and I once swigged it because they hadn't served yet, and I was like, I'm tired. And my mom was like, you know, you didn't tell her to sip it. Like, I just chugged it back. It was probably like 7.
Well, 7?
Well,
hold on, that's a little young.
It's cultural. It was cultural.
But you know,
Italian
speaking of
food.
cultural, though, I did see something where in Europe, people let their kids like sip and drink and all that stuff. And so when they get older, it's not a big deal. For a kid to have a glass of wine, they don't overindulge because they've had exposure to it. I think here we always tell our kids, don't do this, don't do that. And then when they're of age, then they go crazy, and we wonder why. So I think you hold something back sometimes that maybe it's psychologically
You take
it makes
away
you
the
want
mystery and the taboo by I'm not someone that's going to throw a kegger in my basement. I just think that by letting them sip and say, that's gross, right? Yep. You know,
well, if
like,
you throw a kegger, hopefully I'm invited. That's all I'm going to say.
My kids are only 2.5 at this point. We got time. But what I mean is I think the sipping it, my dad always would, you know, he'd have a beer and we'd say, can we sip it? And it was gross. And he'd be like, see, that's gross, right? I was like, yes. Yeah. And he's like, done.
My dad
parenting
did that
for the
with
day.
me. You know, my dad did that with me with yogurt. Yeah, when I wanted yogurt. He always ate yogurt. He had yogurt. Can I have yogurt? Me and my brother. He said, yeah, have it. He didn't tell us that all the fruits were at the bottom.
Yeah.
And we mix it up, and we're eating off
the whites, just the whites.
I did not eat, and I did not have yogurt until I was like 40 years old. You ruined me, Dad. You ruined me.
We're raised so similarly. A little yogurt.
Oh, my goodness. But, you know, LeBron James, he does let his kids curse. He lets his kids, well, he lets his kids drink. He lets his kids drink. Amber Rose lets her son curse. But LeBron, you know, he said his kids are mature. And he's, whatever mom and I are drinking, the kids can drink.
Oh, that's a very
and there's a 14-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 3-year-old. But I don't think that goes across the spectrum of the age with his kids and the age of his kids. But I think that's just pretty interesting. We did a poll for our audience.
Yeah.
Have you ever let your kids sip your adult beverage? 23% of you said yes. 77% of you said no. Wow, interesting.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.